Last night they didn't have a reason. Now they had. When the clothes pole was dusted, Lieutenant Harris found 3 prints. Enough for identification, but not enough for positive proof in court. This meant that when we found the suspect, we'd have to prove his guilt some other way. A run was made through R&I. We learned 3 things. That the prints belonged to a man named Victor Breslow. That he was on parole, which made him easy to find. That he had a long record and a short memory.
I tell you, I was never in that bedroom before. Or this living room. Or this house, or this neighborhood.
You say you've never seen this woman before, Mr. Breslow?
I've never seen her, no.
How can you explain your fingerprints on that clothes pole in the backyard, then?
I told you. I don't know what you're talking about. Can I go now?
Sit down. Relax, Breslow. Mr. Matthews may be a few minutes yet.
What's he doing?
He's next door talking to the man who saw the killer escape.
Man? What are you trying to give me?
Old fellow in a wheelchair. He says he can identify the man.
Oh, yeah?
You always keep your hat on in the house?
Well, it's cold in here.
You can run him through any time you want. Grandpa's ready.
Well, it's about the same time and about the same amount of light. All right, Breslow, on your feet.
What do you want me to do?
All you have to do is run out the door, down the steps, and into the backyard. Just run down the steps and around to the driveway.
Run. It's dark out there. I might break my neck.
You might save it. Davis, you stay with him. I'll tell you when.
Yes, sir. I think you're nuts.
Make it a good performance, Breslow. It may be your last. You all set, Grandpa?
Never been sicker.
Watch him when he comes out. He may try to make a break.
I'll keep him covered.
All right, Davis. On the double, Breslow.
Just a minute, Breslow. Do you call that running? Now do it again, and this time run.
All right, Davis. Send him out again.
Well, Grandpa?
That's him, all right. Only this time he hit the clothes pole with his hand instead of his head.
You're right, Grandpa.
That's him, all right. Same feller I seen t'other night.
What's he babbling about?
Put the cuffs on him.
What for? I didn't do nothing.
Hold out your hands.
I want you to be sure, Grandpa. Will you swear that this is the same man?
Don't need to swear. I said it's him, and it is.
Well, Breslow?
It was an accident. I didn't want to kill her, honest.
Not when you were doing so well blackmailing.
You find that out, too?
It figured. How long had you been doing it?
Oh, a couple of years. She didn't have any money the other night. I said I'd tell her husband how she'd spent 2 years in the state pen. She pulled a gun on me. I tried to take it away from her. It went off. I wiped the gun clean and ran out the back. That's it.
Yeah. You kind of feel better after getting it off your chest, son?
Well, if it hadn't have been for you, they'd have never pinned it on me.
All right, take him in and book him.
Oh, just a minute. Conrad, I think that confession is good for the soul, don't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, before Mr. Breslow departs, don't you think that he ought to know about the man who put the finger on him?
What about him?
Well, take a good look at your accuser. Do you see anything?
Nope.
Neither does he. He's been blind for the last 20 years.
Blind? Why, you dirty... You trapped me.
No, you trapped yourself.
Want to thank you for your help, Grandpa.
Glad to help you. Sort of broke the monotony.
Nice old guy.
He sure is.
Bart, I'd like to thank you, too.
Oh, what for?
Oh, for helping an eager beaver see a couple of things. But I hope you didn't let yourself in for something.
I don't understand.
Supposing Breslow is broke. So if he can't afford an attorney, you'll have to defend him.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Matthews. And drop by again sometime.
Yeah, thanks, Grandpa. I will. When Victor Breslow was brought to trial, he was found guilty. But since the shooting was not premeditated, the charge was changed to manslaughter. He is now serving a sentence in the state penitentiary. The case you have just seen was brought to a fair and just conclusion through the efforts of a public defender.